Well, it seems like a question of when, not if, Aaron Rodgers will join the Pittsburgh Steelers. Art Rooney quietly put a date that he would like to have him on the team by, and that date is fast approaching. Hey everyone, Rob Gregson of A to Z Sports Pittsburgh, and today we're going to talk about OTAs and what they mean for Aaron Rodgers. While everyone was getting to know Derek Harmon and the rest of the Steelers draft class, owner Art Rooney went on the Steelers radio network and he said a couple of very important things regarding Aaron Rodgers. The first one is something that we largely knew, which was that he is confident that Aaron Rodgers wants to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. I mean, we've known for weeks, if not months, that the Steelers and Rodgers are really not only the only fit, but a good fit. Rodgers had an excellent meeting by all accounts with the Steelers brass. He then had a throwing session with DK Metcalf. And once the team drafted Caleb Johnson, a lot of images surfaced of those two working out together. So the signs all point to Rodgers joining the Steelers. But when? That has been the million-dollar question for weeks now. Well, what owner Art Rooney also said was that he wants Aaron Rodgers in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform by the start of OTAs. When is that? In just a few weeks' time, at the end of the month, starting May 27th and 28th to be exact. So why does that matter? Well, OTAs signify the start of a pretty small but very important stretch of the offseason calendar. See, from OTAs until mandatory minicamp in mid-June, that will be the time where the 2025 Steelers all get together and they all start prepping for the season to be. Obviously, there's a 6-week layoff period after mandatory minicamp before training camp starts, and that is the true line of demarcation, as Mike Tomlin said at the league owners' meetings. If Aaron Rodgers is not on the team by training camp, you can bet on Mason Rudolph. You can bet on Will Howard. Shoot, maybe even Skylar Thompson being your starting quarterback, because once training camp starts, it's all hands on deck. We are on that moving train towards the NFL season. So that's why getting Rodgers there before that starts is so important. That is why Art Rooney wants him there. And we know Aaron Rodgers doesn't like OTAs, or he's not the biggest fan. Obviously, that was sort of a situation at his end of time with Green Bay, and obviously with the New York Jets, he wasn't the biggest on the mandatory mini camps and things of that nature, which we fully understand. When you are as seasoned, as tenured as Aaron Rodgers is, you probably don't want to do the simple stuff. But when you are joining a new team, a team that you think can win a Super Bowl, a team that thinks they can win a Super Bowl with you at quarterback, whether that's right or wrong, you need to get together. You need to understand what the system looks like, what your teammates look like, throw the ball to your wide receivers, take snaps from center Zach Frazier, and just embody the Steeler way. So that's a date to watch for. That's what to be looking on your calendar at. OTAs, the end of the month, potentially Aaron Rodgers.